Have you ever thought about what it really means to know something? Not just believe it, but truly know it. If so, congratulations. You've already dipped your toes into epistemology, the branch of philosophy that studies knowledge, justification, and the rationality of belief. This field underpins all forms of critical thinking, shaping how we engage with science, art, and everyday life. At its core, epistemology asks questions like, what is knowledge? How do we acquire it? And can we ever be certain of anything? A classic definition, dating back to Plato, is often called the JTB, the view that knowledge consists of three elements: justified true belief. If an individual believes it's raining because they can see and hear the rain, and what they are observing really is water falling from the sky, then their true belief that it is raining outside is justified by the fact that they are observing rainfall. Yet the JTB may not be as robust as it seems on first impression. In the 20th century, Edmund Gettier exposed flaws in this model through clever thought experiments such as the following example. Imagine that you're driving down a country road and you happen to see what appears to be a sheep over yonder. You form the belief that there is a sheep in a nearby field, and, as it turns out, there is a sheep in that field, but it's behind a hill, out of sight. What you saw was an overgrown sheepdog that closely resembled a sheep. Was your belief then knowledge? Most people would probably say no, meaning that knowledge must ultimately transcend the JTB. So, how do we acquire knowledge? The two most dominant schools of thought are rationalism and empiricism. Rationalism is the belief that the primary means of acquiring knowledge is through rational principles and procedures, such as logical reasoning and deductive inference, while empiricism is the view that knowledge is chiefly gathered by the access to the environment made possible through the senses. Empirical approaches to knowledge gathering emphasize observation and experimentation, while rational approaches to knowledge usually consist in meditations upon first principles, which are then deductively extrapolated into a total cosmological scheme. On the other side of the equation, skepticism challenges our ability to know anything with certainty. Skeptics urge caution, reminding us to proportion the strength of our beliefs to the quality of our evidence. They encourage us to jettison any beliefs which can be determined to be unjustified. But can skepticism go too far? This is where Descartes enters with his renowned cogito. He imagined a malevolent God manipulating his thoughts, leading him to doubt everything. Yet, even in radical doubt, he found one undeniable truth. If he was doubting, he must be thinking, and if he was thinking, he must exist. This led to his most famous insight: I think, therefore I am. Since then, this formula has served billions of people the world over as an anchor and as a port in an existential storm. When we start to lose our way in life, it is possible for doubt to start to cascade, and it is up to us to right the ship and to judge good reasons from bad. Unless we know how to tell the difference, we too might end up lost. This is how you can come to know that a subject like epistemology isn't just abstract. It shapes how we interface with reality itself. So, next time you feel the urge to say, "I know that's true," ask yourself, do I really